Good day, everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to change our mail preferences within NLESD First Class. Before we begin to change some of the mail preferences, we are going to look at a dual or a split view of our desktop. And to do that, we need to actually change how this window looks or change the view of this window. To be able to split or change the view of our desktop slightly and to see it in a different way, we are going to grab the left side of the desktop window and move it towards the right and look at the things that are revealed there when we do that. The view that we've opened up will allow us to see the changes that we can do to our mailbox preferences. So our next step is to click on the Preferences button and to open it up and to go into the mail settings. There are many different preferences that we can change within NLESD First Class. We can register First Class as the default mail client for this computer, but the two that we are going to focus on are changing the new mail form and changing the mailbox style. The first mailbox preference change that we are going to make is to the new mail form. We are going to change it from default, which is First Class, to an Outlook type of preference or view. And in the same way, we are going to change the mailbox style preference. By default, the unified mailbox is selected. That unified mailbox means that all messages that come into our First Class and all messages that are sent out through our First Class are located in the one mailbox. But we have the option of changing that to more of an Outlook style mailbox where the inbox and the outbox are separated. So we're going to select the drop-down menu for mailbox style and change it to separate inbox, outbox, or a more of an Outlook type of feel. So our final step here is to press apply and to accept the changes that we've made to our mail preferences. And let's press on the OK button to ensure the changes are saved and to close the preferences window. To get a sense of the changes that we've made, the first thing we're going to do is on the left side of the screen, we're going to click on the minus sign and we're going to minimize the desktop, and then we're going to click on the plus sign to the left of the desktop icon to maximize the view of the desktop, and we're going to see the changes that occurred with the mailbox folder. If you notice on the screen, our single mailbox that we had before has now been changed to an inbox and a sent items box, for example. So we have changed the mailbox from a unified or single mailbox to a separate inbox, outbox, or a more Outlook type of feel. To see the other change that we made to the preferences, we need to click on the drop-down menu for a new message and actually click or select a new message and open up an empty email window. And again, let's click on New Message to create a new message or a new email. We want to see what it looks like when we create that blank new message or that blank email. For Outlook, the To field is first and the subject field is underneath. If this were the First Class preference, the subject field would be above the To field. So we know that we've changed that preference from a First Class mail form to an Outlook mail form. We have now seen how to change the mail form to look like an Outlook type of form And we've also seen how to change our mailbox from a unified to a separate inbox, outbox type of configuration. So let's finish this video by closing the new mail message. As a final note, if you don't like the separate inbox, outbox type of configuration and or do not like the Outlook type of configuration for your NLESD email, you can simply go back into preferences and change the settings that we've changed in this video already back to the default settings. Or you can go back and change the mail form to first class, and you can change the mailbox style to a unified mailbox. You've now seen how to change some of the mail preferences within NLESD first class.